I'm Billy, the Whisky Exchange's ambassador, and this is Aberlour back 77. Now, Abuna is a whisky that's been around for quite a while. It celebrated its 25th birthday last year, and it was Aberlour looking at a style of whisky which wasn't particularly big back then. Cask strength, heavily sherried whisky. There was a very big name out there, the original, which the first one on the market. But Boona stepped into this market and helped popularise that style, which has become immensely popular across Scotch whisky over the past couple of decades. So it's based on a very old-fashioned style of whisky that they used to make at Aberlour, and there's loads of stories about them finding recipes in walls and all this sort of thing. And in the end, though, it's a whisky which takes fresh sherry casks and uses those for a small amount of time to add loads and loads of flavour and loads of sherry cask character to a whisky. And I think probably also prepares the casks for other more gentle maturations later on. But the whisky that we get out the end of it is big, heavy sherry, and Aberlour's spirit has enough weight to be able to handle that level of sherry cask. So on the nose, stacks and stacks of fruitcake. It's that big classic sherry fruitcake. A little bit of something polished in there as well, some sort of polished oak notes, and then it's into sort of lighter fruitier notes, so some stewed apple, sultanas rather than the raisins, maybe a bit of a poached pear, or red wine poached pear. On the palate, big heap of spice. You can taste the power of it as well. It's high ABV, and you can taste that intensity of flavour that brings. Loads of those baking spices and dried fruit notes from the nose, maybe into some sort of dates and sort of pruny, plummy sort of notes as well. But all the way through it, there's definite sort of this beautiful core of fruitiness that I always find in Aberlour. If you like a heavily sherried whisky, if you like something big and powerful and intense in flavour, then you can't do wrong when buying an Aberlour Abuna.